Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be doing an unboxing of the John Bead Curiosities box, and this box is the Easter Wishes box that came out about a month ago. And this is not my usual content. My usual content is bead loom tutorials, and I don't subscribe to any bead boxes. But I decided to get this one because this box is normally $50. But I saw on the Baby Squirrel Beading channel that it was on sale at 50% off. So it was $25 already, including the shipping, which is like insane. Just take my money. So that's how I came into possession of this box. And I actually also got the other one, the Victorian one, that was also on sale, but that one has sold out since I got it. I wanted to open this box first anyway because it has brighter colors, so I think that it matches the spring summer vibe more. And considering how much is in each box, it's probably gonna take me until Halloween to do all the projects on this box, and then I can open the Victorian one up. But anyway, as of filming this video, I am on my last 2 brain cells, and one of them just wants to let you know that this video is not sponsored. I paid for this box with my own money, and these opinions are all my own opinions. So this is the postcard that introduces the theme of the box, and here's a little sentiment for that theme. And yep, this box looks just like all of the ones in the unboxing videos. So my first thought of these acrylic beads is that they're actually heavier than what I thought they would be, and they're pretty good quality, and they look like the stuff that you would see in bag charms at Miniso and at Claire's. I actually really like the ones with the bail on them. They look like kettlebells, and I think it would be hilarious to turn these into earrings. And I also am excited to get these big beads because I've been wanting to bead on a bead. So I'm gonna do some bag charms because right now I don't have any charms on my bag, and my bag looks sad, boring, plain, and in need of some bling and pizzazz. So yes, I really like this. I like the size variety, I like the shape variety, and I like the possibilities of all the different things you can do with this, and I'm so excited to see what I can come up with. It kind of reminds me of those survival shows where they throw you a bunch of random ingredients that you would never think to use, and somehow you're supposed to come up with something amazing with it. But like, to be honest, I will 100% be one of the people that will be booted out first. So these are more plastic beads, and I also really like these. I don't know, am I just too excited about everything I'm getting? Honestly, would love to turn these into earrings as well. I can't handle heavy earrings, and if this was glass, I don't know if I would be able to comfortably wear that, but because this is plastic and it's very light, I could wear this and a bunch of other stuff too. I probably will combine some of these pony beads with some beads in this set. These are super cute. So I love these. These are so cute. They're so shiny and they're adorable. I would love to turn these rose beads into earrings, and I might also use some of these beads as bag charms, but I love the rainbow pearl effect on these, and they look like gummy candies. I don't really like this one as much because it's gray and it's kind of dull, but all the other beads are pretty cute. So this one is a roundish or rondelle shape, and it's got lots of little facets to it, whereas this one is a bicone shape. So these smaller beads, I think they would work well as little spacers between bigger beads in a stringing project. So here's a container of fire polish beads, And they come in different sizes, and the colors sort of match these color-lined crystals. So here are a couple of the bigger ones from the tube. There's this green one with a texture, and it looks like glass that's been cut into a triangular shape. And then there's this fire polish that looks like it's got a blue paint splatter on the inside, like an old school piece of rolling marble. And then there's some yellow round beads and some transparent pink beads, and then there's some faceted fire polish beads. These ones look like someone took blue, pink, and green Sharpies and drew all over the clear crystals. So in that bag, there were these bright yellow butterfly beads as well as these yellow seed beads, which is great for summer, and also these cylinder beads that look like marshmallows, and then these flower barrel-shaped oval beads that are supposed to be glow in the dark. Let's test these. These are definitely spring and summer vibes. All right, let's keep going. I love that there are so many beads, but there are so many beads. So these are clear rectangle beads, and they remind me of ice cubes except for flat. This one is an interesting shape because it looks like it got pinched over there, and also here. There's an indentation there. There's some cute square beads that are striped like candy, and also these beads that look like they have paint splatters on them. So there are beads that look like they've been drawn on by Sharpies, and then there are beads that look like they've been splattered by paint. So very playful vibes. So these are supposed to be Italian handmade glass, and I am like, what? Giant beads, perfect for bead spiders, but I don't know, I probably will just wear this and blind everyone on the street. Look at that cute tiny flower and those cute leaves, and this swirl is actually glittery gold. Lemon earrings, yes. So these beads are giant, and when I saw them on camera, I didn't know what to think of them, but now that I see them in person, they are so pretty. Like if you look, this is glass, and that glass is kind of see-through. So there's that white streak where this bead has been drilled, and as you can see, this glass is blue, and it's just a really pretty transparent blue with a bunch of lampwork dots on it. And this one is a very, very deep shade of purple that is also a little bit see-through. And then this one is opaque. For these mint green faceted beads, I'm thinking of making a necklace out of it because I think it would look good worn casually with a t-shirt, which is what I'm usually wearing. I'm not sure, but apparently these are supposed to be Japanese hand-painted beads. Correct me if I'm wrong. I mean, each bead is different. It's got that spring-summer vibe, and they're also cute. I want to make these into earrings. These are cute little beads with a sun design on them, and the sun is in gold. And as you can see from the shine, the glass has some opalescence to it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to figuring out what I would like to make with these beads. And then there are these two beads. I think they're from India, and then some fuzzy bunnies that I want to turn into magnets, and then a free bracelet that I'll probably adjust just because it's a bit too large for me. Wow, this is very fancy. And actually, this is the color shirt I am wearing right now, this orangey reddish shirt. I just tried it on and it looks great on me, I have to say. I got 0.5mm hemp cord, which is amazing. This is going to fit most of the beads so that you can do macrame on it. And also we can use these collapsible eye needles to thread this cord and put them through the beads easier. So I'm glad that we got both as a set. And I really like these colors. They're more muted, so it'll be easier to match them up with all the different colors of beads that we got. Like for example, these match each other, yeah? And there's 42 feet times 4, so that's a lot of cord. And I know for a fact that this is $10 full priced at Michael's by itself. So I am 100% going to be using these to make my bag charms. And for this one, I'm thinking of turning these into earrings, and I might bead on them, but we'll see. And multi-strand clasps. I actually don't own any multi-strand clasps, so it's good to finally be able to have a couple of them. And a cute tiny little bunny button. Alright, so here is everything that came in the box, and now I have 0 brain cells. Anyway, based on my past videos, I tend to work on a kit until I can't no more, which is how I ended up doing all 5 of the suggested Dollarama bead loom projects that are included in that $5 Dollarama kit. So you bet I'm going to be making projects out of as many things as I can out of this kit. And I'm going to be doing that concurrently while also doing my bead loom tutorials. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me for my very first ever unboxing video, and I hope I didn't sound too unhinged. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thanks and bye!